I was shot by Shimmer Kakadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. All right? And peace blessed to all full elect. Lord willing, we are part of that number. We the brothers from the GMS branch Chicago. All right, we're going to start off with the book of Judith.
It's Judith 5 and 17. And whilst they sin not before their power, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 15. It says, so they dwelt in the land of the Amorites, and they were destroyed by their strength, all of them of Esabon, and passing over Jordan, they possessed all the hill country. And they cast forth before them the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Jebusite, and the Sycamite, and all the Girgasites, and they dwelt in that country many days. And whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the Most High that hated iniquity was with them. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were led captives into a land that was not theirs.
You see? All right, so when we will serve the Lord the right way, the Lord will be on our side. All right? And when the Spirit gets on the heathens to try to invade us, all right, and just try to do some bogus stuff to it, the Lord will be with us. All right? They'll find themselves fighting against the Most High. All right?
It says, and the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies.
Yep, that's what happens when we sin. That's what happens when we go off. The Lord allows them to defeat us, man. He allows them to beat us. All right, that's why Esau's in power right now. All right, because we're stronger than Esau. All right, the same power through divine intervention that allowed Esau to be our whooping stick is going to deliver us from his hands. All right, that's why it says Assyrians, my rod.
Assyrians are my anger.
Yeah, because the Lord used the heathens to whoop us, man. All right.
He did that with the Babylonians. He did that in First Maccabees. He did that over and over. They get to take down our temple. They get to take us out.
They feel the heat.
Yeah.
That shit wrong.
Yep. Hey, this is verse 18. And when they departed from the way which he appointed them.
So like, let me hit a precept for you. I was getting it. Then the pigeons started flocking to through everything down. This Jeremiah 12. And
Hear the word.
Yeah.
7. I have forsaken mine house. Fucking Elon, bro. I have forsaken my house. I have left mine heritage. I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hand of her enemies. Mine heritage is unto thee as the lion in the forest. It cried out against me, therefore have I hated it. So when Israel is not on good terms with the Lord, he gave us over into the hands of our enemies. Who was our enemies? Psalms 83. All the heathens. Yep. So we went through Babylonian captivity. We went through Media-Persian captivity, Greece, Rome 2.0, which is America. Where we at now? That's what happens, man. The Lord kicked us out of our land because we sinned. Man, this Jeremiah 5 and 19. And it shall come to pass, when ye shall say, wherefore doeth the Lord our power all these things unto us, then shalt thou answer them, like as ye have forsaken me, and served strange gods in your land, so shall you serve strangers in a land that is not yours. All right? And that's really plain. That's really plain.
Real quick, this is Isaiah. Excuse me, this is Ezekiel. It said, therefore thus saith the Most High, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Right? Just like our land was given to Idumea, right, during the time of, this happened over and over again, but you got the, like we said, the time of Antiochus, you got the time of Antiochus, right? You got the time of the Herodian dynasty, right? The Romans, right? Then now it's appointed to them all over again. Those are the people who are dwelling in our land to this very day, the Idumeans, right? But jumping back to Judith 5.
This is Leviticus 18 and verse 26. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations, neither any of your own nation, or any stranger that sojourneth among you. For all these nations, all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled. That the land spew not you out also, when ye defile it, as it spewed out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people. So when the Lord told us that we go off and do X, Y, Z, commit these abominations, we will lose our land. The Lord made it very plain and clear what would happen if we sin against the Lord. And that's why we're here, in American captivity. Well, captivity free. You free. Look, you still in the land of the people that captured you. Yep. Therefore, captivity. You're in captivity. You're captured, man. You got to be so bad you think slavery, physical slavery, forcing you free labor to do free labor is the only part of the punishment. No. You're conformed and beat and have to follow this system, which is built against us, stay stuck at the bottom. All right? This is captivity, man. Point blank, period.
You can't even leave the country if you want.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You gotta get a passport, and even then,
you need permission to fish, to catch some fish.
Yeah. Hey. They and we were talking about it the other day about the damn lake. They closed the parks up. The stuff the Lord gave us can't even go to the lake after a certain amount of time or too early. Or you want to catch the sunrise at the lake. You can't do it. But speaking on leaving the country, you're a captured citizen in this damn land. So even if you get a passport, it's inside out. Even if you get a passport, they make you you can only be gone for a certain amount of time wherever you go. And even then, that's not our land. All right?
Like the Elder Malcolm has said, it's like a giant prison. You can go to one side, you can go all the way to the other, but you can't leave.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, and then I got to give you permission to get the passport.
You got to go to them for everything, man. You got to buy water from this devil, man. You know?
Hey, this Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fault.
Read that over, my brother.
It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers. Hey, that's how you know that you're in captivity. You're subject to payments. You gotta pay this bill. You gotta pay that bill. All right. If you do go to another country for an extended period of time, you gotta get a work visa. All right. You gotta go. You gotta pay this. You gotta pay that. All right. You're not free. Hey, the royal family. When you look up the people in Windsor Castle, I don't think that they have a last name. All right. They're not in trouble as other men. Right, these people who are on the top, they're not living the same lifestyle as you. They're not worried about bill to bill. They don't go to the DMV to get their plates renewed, the tags, and all that shit. They don't have to worry about all that shit. They got people who do that for them.
Hey, when they travel say they come to America, they have what you call diplomatic immunity. They got the seal on their luggage. You can't even open that shit, man. Hey, real quick, get Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter, starting at the 1st verse.
I don't think you could pull them over.
They got special plates.
Yeah.
Only way you can box 7, if they commit murder, you gotta have solid proof to even bother them.
Yep. Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 1. Hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand, learn that ye be judges of the ends of the earth.
All right, who's those judges, man? Who's supposed to be those judges? The Israelites. Psalms 82 starting at 1. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 2, give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. Verse 3, for power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest.
Right, we're supposed to be sovereigns, man. That's what the Lord has given us, man. Shema, read sovereign. The definition is just the regular definition. Get the etymology and the regular definition of sovereign. Read the regular one first.
This is sovereign.
Which definition?
This is the regular. We go to Merriam-Webster. Okay, it says one possessing or held to possess supreme political power or sovereignty, one that exercises supreme authority within a limited sphere, an acknowledged leader, arbiter. Yep. The adjective of the most exalted kind, having generalized curative powers, having undisputed ascendancy, possessed of supreme power.
It's Psalms 82 and 1. Hold that. It's Psalms 82 and 1. Go ahead, read the etymology.
This is the etymology of sovereignty. It says, meaning authority, rule, supremacy of power or rank, is recorded from late 14C. Sense of existence as an independent state is from 1715.
And it says Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Yep.
All right, we're supposed to be sovereigns, man. And on top of that, we're actually supposed to be the authority. Shaquat, Shalom, brother. That's a pleasant surprise.
I got a little more to add to that. It says sovereign, superior. It says superior, ruler, master from Old French, sovereign, sovereign, lord, ruler. We're supposed to be lords.
That's right.
Highest, supreme, chief.
That's right. Exodus 19, 5 and 6. Grab that real quick, Padar. Why this brother read that Psalms?
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 82, a psalm of Asaph. Yahweh standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judgeth among the gods. Verse 2, how long will ye judge unjustly and accept the presence of the wicked? Salah.
So the Lord judge among the gods, and it says the gods, all right, are supposed to have righteous judgment. All right, read that last part over Bible Translation.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 2. How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the presence of the wicked? Salah.
Keep going. So we're not supposed to accept wicked judgment, man. That shit, this car parked right here. Y'all probably got it on camera. It's probably got on camera. That little girl got the back seat, tight ass jeans on, and halter top. Her father should be ashamed of himself letting her dress like that, man. But that's the American way. That's the Western mindset. They tell that's how a female's supposed to dress. No, modest. We're supposed to raise princesses, man, not harlots. Not hot girls. City girls. That shit is wickedness, man. And then wonder why everybody's so hypersexualized. The 90% of the black women are single mothers. And the other 8% ain't got kids. And the other 2% found some simp to play stepdaddy.
Verse 3, defend the poor and fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hands of the wicked.
It says execute the truth, the justice in the gates. So to be a true judge, to be a true God, you gotta come stand before the gates. You gotta speak this truth. All right? He's gonna go in there. He's gonna say who those gods are. Go ahead.
Verse 5, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Verse 6, and I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High.
So it tells you who those gods are. The sons of God are gods. And we're supposed to have righteous judgment. All right? And hell, we're supposed to be free. We're supposed to be sovereign. But because we didn't judge righteously, all right, as a nation, because we followed the ways of the flesh, wickedness, those abominations, like it said in Leviticus 18, all right, we got spewed from our land, and the heathens rule over us now, man. This is judgment. But now, and like it says in Acts, the Lord is called, he winked at times past, and called us all men to repentance. All men, of course, are the Israelites, because his book is written to the Israelites. All right? Now it's the time to repent, man.
Verse 7, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
Right. So we die like the regular rulers of this world, man. Because we trapped in
He's changed the
the
darkness.
change of, that's the exact phrase I was looking for, out the water. Change of darkness. Which that phrase, change of darkness, means ligaments. All right? This flesh is a prison itself. That was it on that, brother. Whatever y'all got, y'all got it.
What does it say? I've seen servants on foot and servants on horses, and princes on foot.
Yes, it's the 10th chapter.
Yeah, 10 and 5.
And I'm gonna jump back to Luke 3. And they, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. How happeneth in Israel that thou art in thy enemy's land, that thou art waxen old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead, that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. All right, our people are in a dead state. Thou has, in black culture, put you in a perpetual dead state. It says, thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. For if thou hast walked in the way of the Most High, thou shouldest have dwelt in peace forever. All right, so it's only our fault. All right, it's our fault, and the Heavenly Father has created a way for us to get back to Him, and to get back into His good graces and repentance. What you got?
I got this Exodus 19. It's Exodus 19 and 5. This is what Benji called for. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. For all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
He said all the earth is mine. The whole thing. For us to enjoy. Like most people, you got a lot of jakes that never even been outside their neighborhood. Never been outside the area that they was born in. You got a whole wide world out here full of stuff. We don't get the. It said, I have created everything for Israel's sake. All things are created ultimately for the Israel's sake, for the elect.
If I may say, this world was made to be paradise for us. That's
right.
what the word Edom means, which is Idun, which is paradise. It's supposed to be paradise for us. But we're in captivity, right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey and none delivereth, for a spoil and none saith restore. So man, we in the land of our captivity, man. We can't enjoy life, man. We can't even go. Some people don't even go out of their hood, man. That's how fucked up in the manner that our people are, man.
Yep. Like before you before you walked up, we were just talking about how you have to have permission, to lead a country. You gotta actually buy water. You're not actually sovereign. We already read this. Who says sovereignty is from the Most High. All right. So Esau can't free us. Then we looking for the Lord to free us, man. All right. So as long as we're here, we're gonna catch him because we in another man's kingdom, man. All right. He's on the top and we on the bottom.
Esau can't say this is him, man, because he knows exactly who he is. He knows exactly who he is, man. He didn't fall from his heritage. You see, but he claimed to be us, right? He's not in the land of captivity. He stole these lands, man, and conquered the world, man, with what? The sword. I got more on it.
Well, he is the captain. What does it say? They are not in trouble as other men.
Verse 23, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? And this word was written aforetime for our learning, man. Only the elect is going to hear these words, man, and take heed to it, man, Verse 24, who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord Yahweh hear against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his laws. So we didn't follow the law, statute, commandments, so therefore we got the curses put on us. Like your brother was going into. If we follow the law, statute, commandments, we'll be set on high, man. we be set on high above all nations, like it says in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. But, you know, we're not on top right now, man. We the tail right now. But we're trying to get back in the good grace of Yahweh Shema Shah so we can get back on top, man. You know?
It's happening. It's happening through the spirit. They're coming down. This is it. Shit, Biden just talked about yesterday. He used the word Armageddon. Why they keep using all these scriptural terms when they want to report something, man? They say, this is close. So even he said it, so they know. And they're making preparations behind the scenes.
And that word Armageddon means to reveal.
Mm-hmm.
No, never mind. Selective. No, that's apocalypse. Armageddon is it's a revelation.
16 to 16.
Yeah, 16:16. I'm gonna get it with Greek.
I like how Jake just said, Hey, bitch. He said, to you, like, no, that's wrong.
No, it's
It's
End of the world.
Yeah, I was just
he'll
I got it too.
place of
place of
crowds.
crowds.
Place of crowds.
I got the scripture, but I got the definition.
This is Revelation 16 to 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. And he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Right? Armageddon goes back to the scriptures. And the day of doomsday, that goes back to the scriptures.
Nah, that's like that. Right. Basically, this is the place where destruction is gonna happen, man. And it says what? So he gathered them. What's that? Zephaniah 3:8. Somebody read that real quick. To throw, that's not a term you just throw out. You know, there's actual meaning to it. Like the brother said, using a biblical term. You know.
Okay. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation.
Khan.
The hatred.
And the word har means heel. And Magadawan, it means place of crowds. So it's where the Lord is gathering them at, man. And that's what he's going to do there. Part is indignation. That's not just a term to throw out. You know?
It says, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Exactly. That's what the Lord is coming to do, man. To take down the kings of these nations, man.
Yep.
All right? And how's he going to do that? Hey, he's going to gather them up for this war. And he's going to bring fire and judgment upon their ass, like it says in that scripture. Like it says in 2 Corinthians 13. Like it says in Isaiah 6:15. You know, like the book of James said, the devils believe and do tremble. Esau know he got bounds he can't pass, man.
Yep. Hey, man, they took up crafty counsel against us, man. Hey, you reap what you sow, man. And they haven't paid for what they done to us yet, man. So it's about to come down to it.
Okay. This is real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 7:43. This is 2nd Ezra 7:43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. Intemperance is at an end. Infidelity, which is unfaithfulness, is cut off. Righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory. And the elect, Israel is going to gain the victory from the elect. God. So that day of doom is coming.
I got one. This is like the brother had quoted. This is Psalms 104:9. Thou hast set a bound that they may not pass over, that they turn not again to cover the earth. So the Lord has a time period on every nation that ruled, man. All right. So from the Babylonians to the all the way down to America. All right. It's gonna be a certain time where they fall, where they can't get back up. You know. But there's going to be one eternal kingdom, which is Israel, after Esau is put down. All right? So Esau knows his time is up. That's why he's doing everything in his power to try to stay in power. You know? The scripture say somebody get that he coming
Revelation 12 and 12.
as a flood
Oh, never mind.
I thought Revelation 12 too.
because he know if he got but a short time.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep.
This Revelation
So he
12
quoted
and
2.
2.
Get the Isaiah, he wanted 2. Enemy coming like a flood.
Come. This Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short
He
time.
know it, but he have a short time. The Lord set a bell that he can't pass. All right, the scripture says in Job when he about to fill his belly. All right, he's not going to fulfill his new world order. All right, look at his agenda, man, trying to depopulate the earth. All right, hey, the earth is big as fuck, man. All right, Esau make it look small. All right, from 8 million people to 500 million. All right, trying to see hip everybody.
Yeah,
All right.
Whatever the real number
Yeah,
is.
it's a lot.
Right.
That's
Because
the
can't
that's the
trust
old
Esau,
number that they said. Who knows? He trying
And
to
they
kill.
never know.
Yeah.
It says you can't number a third of Israel. Hold on. It says you can't number a fourth of Israel.
Hey, that shit, bro.
That's in the law, so you can't even number a fourth of Israel.
That shit.
And Esau don't know the fucking numbers. They ain't do no census down in South America. And half the niggas in the hood ain't even take the census. And then the other half of Mexicans, the other kids didn't take it either up here, man. Nobody take that shit.
Nobody do that shit.
Hey, you're right, man. This is the same devil that say that the universe is billions of years old and stuff, man.
Man.
With no proof.
Right. No proof.
You got it?
I got it. This is Isaiah 59, verse 19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall lift up a standard against him."
You got it.
Because when Esau comes in trying to basically come and touch the elect, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to lift up the standard. He's going to give us spiritual power. Well, we're a part of that now.
If you go into that word, lift up a standard, right? It means to hide. So, the Lord might blind, those soldiers that Esau has trying to come after us with, from us, man. We're going to blind them. So they could get people that's not, that don't have a duat, man, that white stone, that exempted from judgment.
That word standard means sign. It means sign. But they're going to lift up a sign. Who's that sign? The Israelites. He said, "You are my sign." They're going to pour his power upon Israel and protect us in different ways.
This is the word for standing.
Alright.
Was.
Sign.
To flee, to escape,
that too.
to take flight, depart, disappear, to put to flight. It says, vanish away, deliver, chase, abate, away, be displayed, flee, put to flight, lift up a standard.
Yep. So the Lord is going to give us that power, all right, to fight against this devil. All right, because the scripture said, like the brother just read, he knew that he have a short time. All right, this is the type of the ruler that we dealing with. He's going to try to take everybody out. All right, just because he can't be in power. He's going to try to take everybody down with him. All right, he knows he can't fulfill his agenda, so he's going to try to get as much of you going as possible, man. Trying to rush his new world order. All right, you got it.
Yeah, this is a different word for standard. Yeah.
This Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, because hey, we're fishers of men, the elect, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks, man. There ain't gonna be nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide, man. All right, gonna lift up that standard against our enemies, man. All right, because the thing is, they got armies with all these high-tech, drones and ICBMs or whatever, man. But hey, man, the Lord gonna lift up that stand against them, man. They're gonna be like, God dang, these are the men.
Yep. That's
This
right.
is Isaiah 17:13 for that word standard, which is a totally different word for standard than the definition now. I'm looked up, but it is spiritual. Because Isaiah 17:12. Go to the multitude of many people, which make a noise like the noise of the seas, and to the rushing of nations that make a rushing like the rushing of mighty waters. The nations shall rush like the rushing of many waters, but the Most High shall rebuke them. They shall flee far off. That's standard. They're going to flee. They shall be chased as the shaft of the mountains before the wind, and like a rolling thing before the whirlwind. And behold, at eventide trouble, and before the morning he is not. This is the portion of them that spoil us, and the lot of them that rob us. That's what they're going to get. You know, Esau and the heathens, you know, everybody that comes against us, they're going to get judgment, man. A judgment that'll make them want to flee. All right?
That's cool.
And the main judgment they're going to get, the end all to it, is the nukes, man. Zechariah 14, what's that, 12, man? They're going to be melted.
Yep.
I got one. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and in Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh is his name. So of course we better these other nations. We're not like these other nations. Verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee would I break in pieces the nations, and with thee would I destroy kingdoms. So Lord willing, we get those spiritual powers like the brother's going into, right? Hey, the Lord's gonna make us his weapons of war, battle axe weapons of war. Verse 21, and with thee will I break in pieces the horses and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. So, man, Lord willing, if we're part of that number, we're gonna be 144,000 X-Men, you know, and they won't be able to stop him because Esau ain't got tanks, he got wagons, he got all types of weapons that we don't even know of. This dude was blessed with the sword, man. So he's gonna come at us with all types of shit, but you know, but it's not gonna work against, you know, the elect.
Esau weird. The word nas for standard is sign. I looked it up in Jeremiah. I know I wasn't tripping. That is the same. That's the same word in Isaiah. They
trying
just
to
put a
fuck with the
different
blue letter.
definition there.
Okay, good.
Because of what it means. Because what's going to happen to them, they come like a flood. They will flee away. You know, it's no wasp.
That was what scripture was that?
What?
What verse was that?
For what?
For the one.
Nas? Jeremiah. Set up a standard of Babylon. It's the word Nas. And this is the word, it says Noas, but it say to flee or escape. This say Noas. So the Lord let
Yeah, that's right.
Esau tried to mess with the blue letter.
No, it's still fitting because Isaiah is the precept to prove it. They come like a flood, like a rushing of waters. They will be rebuked and flee away. You know?
Like for example, it says in Matthew chapter 24 that, you know, a flood's gonna overtake those who are asleep. I can paraphrase it. And that flood goes to, you know, the soldiers. But not ultimately that, but not only that, the thermonuclear destruction, that second death.
This is
All right, Nas go back to Nasas, which means to be lifted up. And the was is the word of Isaiah. So they close but two different words. Come. Y'all got it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 6. It says, as gold in the furnace have you tried them and received them as a burnt offering. All right, and we talk about making ourselves a living sacrifice. All right, because with the Lord, with Yahweh Shai being the perfect sacrifice without that lamb without blemish, okay, unbroken, we don't need to sacrifice goats. We don't need to sacrifice calves. We don't need to do the sacrifices. All right, we are the sacrifice. We are that third temple that's being built. All right, that's us in the furnace, you know, being purified. All right, when you put gold in the furnace, you melt it down, you get the impurities out, and then it becomes malleable. You can form it into whatever item you need to form it into. A chain, a bracelet, a ring.
Yeah, I was going to add on to what you said. We went over that in class about a week or two ago, you know, how the third temple is spiritual. All right, and also added to that, you know, the Lord done away with animal sacrifice. You know, because Jacob tried to find a loophole in everything, man. So Yahweh said, you know what? I'm going to be the sacrifice. All right, that's why they call him the Lamb. All right, he died for your sins, man. For Israel's sins. Man, he the elect.
That's right. That's the true meaning of John 3:16. It's verse 7. It says, and in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. All right? So these men are gonna run like sparks among the stubble, man. When you building up a fire. When you got a fire and them sparks hit that stubble, that's when that smoke and that fire start, man. And that whole thing burst ablaze. That's what's gonna happen. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and the Lord shall reign forever. And yes, spiritual power is a part of our heritage. All right, that's a part of who we are. It's always been a part of who we are. All right, even here in our lowest form, man, these Edomites, they need guns, they need all extra weaponry and military training and all this shit just to run up on one nigga. All right, so imagine us with that power. Imagine us in the glory, man. Imagine us with the Lord having that hedge of protection and teaching us to bend a bow of steel and making our hands understand war.
Yeah, I got one. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. And that goes to the verse speaking about spiritual powers, man. We won't be able to be tired because we won't have new bodies. Not only that, we won't be able to doubt. We're going to have the law, statute, commandments written not in the part, so we won't be able to go off. Right. Which, sin, is, is the transgression. Right. The transgression of death is sin.
Right. Transgression of the law.
Transgression of the law, yep.
Like tomorrow, they're about to do this marathon, right? They about to run, I think it's like 26 miles or something. You might train all year, but they're going to be tired as hell. All right? Imagine being able to run and not get weary, not get tired. Hey, the Lord got to program that in your spirit, man. No matter how much you try, everybody gets tired. Usain Bolt got tired and shit.
And he the fastest dude.
Michael Johnson, all these fast people, LeBron get tired. Everybody get tired.
Yeah, he got them cramps. That's why he couldn't win that damn series against Golden State.
God, they turned the heat up on him.
Man,
his body. It says, man, in his best estate is vanity. It's nothing, man.
We need that change. We need that download. Like the brother said. It said, "Thou shalt be my battle axe." That goes into the Hebrew word mapatizah. All right, because the Lord is going to use us just like He used the heathens to whoop us. All right, now He's going to use us to punish them, man. All right, and in the kingdom, it said we're going to rule them with a rod of iron, man. All right, somebody get that in Revelation. All right, because the Lord punished us with the heathens, and we're going to punish them, man. All right, because that's our judgment. All right, so now when we're all serving the Lord is going to be with us. All right, as we just read in Judith, we started off with that. All right, now we are going to be perfect in our mind. All right, so the Lord is going to be with us. All right, and the heathens will have to conform to our way of life, man. But they not going to have those new bodies. They going to be they still in the flesh, but they going to experience what we experiencing right now. And when they go off, we going to judge them. Somebody got it?
I got it.
This is the book of, I got something real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 31 and 33. It says, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, which is a representation of your mind. It says, and will be their power, and they shall be my people, right? As the brothers is going into, we're going to be made perfect. We're not going to go off, we're going to be that standard. We're going to be perfect.
What were you looking for? You said Revelation.
Rod of iron. Rule them with a rod of iron.
I got something similar to that.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Psalms 149, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh. Sing unto the Lord Yahweh a new song, and His praise in the congregation of saints. And we singing that new song right there, which is this gospel. The 144,000, they're going to be able to sing this new song, man, which is this gospel. Verse 2, let Israel rejoice in Him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. So we're going to be able to, praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And not only that, King David's going to be our king. Verse 3, let them praise His name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto Him with the timbrel and harp, man. So we're going to be dancing. We're going to be singing. He will beautify the meek with salvation. So hey, the Lord's gonna deck us out, man. We're gonna have all types of, stones. Like, if we think we got stones today, man, how much more in the kingdom, man? We're gonna have gold, we're gonna have crowns upon our heads, man. Man, we're gonna be ruling, man. We're gonna be decked out. Like never before. Verse 5, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing loud upon their beds. And who are the saints? The Israelites. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're going to be joyful in the kingdom, man. You're going to be able to go off, man. You're going to be able to enjoy life, man, instead of being in this fucking hellhole. We're in hell, man. We're in captivity. We in these weak-ass bodies, man. We can't even enjoy life. Verse 6, let the high praise of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. So, man, we're going to have a literal sword in our hand, man. Like the brother just said, man, we're going to rule these nations with a rod of iron. We're going to be beating the hell out of these heathens, man, when they go off. Verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. So, when these people go off, man, we're going to whoop their asses, man. Not only that, they deserve judgments for what they did to us, man. All you other nations, man, especially you Esau, the self-proclaimed white man, you further affliction after hardcore slavery. How much more you, man? Verse 7, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. So like we had yokes of iron upon our neck, you other nations going to have yokes of iron upon y'all neck, man. Upon y'all feet, upon y'all hands, so that y'all can't even move, like we couldn't even move. Verse 9, to execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord Yahweh.
Well, they're gonna be able to move, but shit, Esau gonna be moving in slavery. They're gonna be able to move because we're gonna need them to do shit. Go over there, lift up this stone block, move this. They ain't gonna get off that easy when they just sitting up chilling. They're gonna have to do some shit.
Hey, it's all about you reap what you sow until we mention about us going through slavery and have they paid for what they done to us, man. And then it's a long time ago. Then it's this, then it's that. Like there's certain stories that's coming out saying, dang, we didn't find out that slavery was over until 30 years ago or 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hearing stories like that coming out of the blue. Like damn, you know what I'm saying? Because they was working for the family the whole time and not connected with the outside world.
Yep. A lot of our foreparents, especially up here in Chicago, they come from Mississippi. Mississippi was the last state to release the slaves. It was all supposed. That was a federal order. Okay, slavery's over, but you had states which picked it. Okay, we're gonna do it this year. We're gonna wait this.
Yep.
They did it like that.
And even when all 50 states was clear,
it was still
they were still having them in slavery. They wasn't gonna tell them like, yeah, you good now. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck?
That's niggas
They had a movie. They had a movie like that. I forgot that one nigga. He was on Get Out, and he was on the Black Panther too. But he was a slave, and he never knew that it was over with. And he escaped with his woman. If y'all know what I'm talking about, but you got it out.
This precept real quick. This Revelation 2 and 26.
Wait.
Oh, Salaki, what's up?
They was in modern times?
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking
I'm
about.
trying to get a name of it.
I think it starts with an A. I think it starts with an A. And not Annabelle.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
It's recent.
I know what he's talking about.
It's recent?
It's recent.
Yeah, the phone ring. That's how the bitch ended up saying. Like she ended up remembering that she found out.
Yeah.
She was like a psychiatrist or some shit. They poisoned the bitch or whatever, kidnapped. They was kidnapping niggas and putting them in slavery.
Yeah.
And do it, phone ended up ringing.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to think of them. I keep wanting to say Annabelle. That's not it.
They did the same thing in Get Out. Esau kidnapped Jake, drug him up. Fuck with their minds, man. Yeah, and make them work for them. They do that to this day.
I was about to say, they do that to
Till
this
this day.
That's some Get Out shit.
But
That's why I say, is Israel a homeborn slave?
yeah.
You still got the mentality of a slave.
Antebellum.
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 Yeah, it's a good movie.
Close,
I gotta-
I'll mute.
It's like start with A. This Revelation 2 and 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father. All right? Hey, man, we're going to be ruling over these other nations, man. Ain't no let bygones be bygones. Hell no, man. Y'all still got us in slavery, man. Y'all still doing us bogus. Y'all weaponize everything, including our women, man, against us. You weaponize the food, the air, the water, our women, shoot, everybody, man.
I got
And
you.
All right.
benefited,
I got one.
and all of you heathens benefited off our captivity.
Yep, that's the
You
crafty
have-
council and stuff.
You have gained some sort. You have gained something in some sort out of us being in captivity.
God.
All right. Go ahead, I will.
This is the book of Isaiah 14:1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." Verse 2, "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were,
Right.
and they shall rule over their oppressors." Right. We're captives to the so-called white man right now, and these other nations, they're going to be our slaves in the kingdom of heaven. A lot of people don't even realize this. When Jacob was coming out of slavery, the powers that be, they granted all, everything that the slave masters had lost. They had grant them everything back.
Reparations.
Reparations, right? They
Right.
gave reparations to the slave masters.
Yep.
So these curses is coming upon our enemies, and our enemies is feeling the effects of things right now.
I got a quick one. This Psalms 2:8. "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession." Hey, that sounds like slavery to me. All right, y'all go into slavery, man. Point blank, period.
Because the scriptures say it's a righteous thing to recompense those that trouble.
Right.
And the so-called white man has been troubling us for a long time.
God, no.
Not even going back to the Romans, going back to the Greeks, even going all the way back to Esau. Going all the way back to Cain. Been troubling us ever since.
And everybody had their chance to rule, man. And Esau had multiple times, man. He fucked up every single time, man. This dude was through, man.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15.
Yep.
That which have been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And Yahweh requires that which is past. So ain't no bygones be bygones. Y'all nations are going to slavery, man, and y'all gonna get a foot put up y'all asses, except on the Sabbath day. How about that?
Hey, shit. Even on the Sabbath day,
Them demons.
hey, we gonna send you over to another side of the planet, man.
Well, no. Hey, man, them demons, man. Because the thing is, demons mess with us even on the Sabbath day, man.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, man, them demons gonna be messing with their ass, man. Fuck them.
We got to check, to make sure we can do that one. But
Right. Okay, so like,
God, speaking as men.
guys, God.
He talking about what Dar said.
Oh, okay.
God.
so like, y'all,
Hey, we meditate terror upon them.
meditate.
We're gonna know the full, understanding on what we can do and what we can't,
I got a quick one. This Exodus 21:16. "And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he should surely be put to death." Hey, man, we gonna be found in this dude's hand, man. All right, Esau, Edom, and they run the whole planet. So, hey, man, we in their hands, so they're fucked.
That's what the scriptures say. It shall enter into the house of the thief. How about Shem Shai is going to come and destroy this place and take the so-called white man down?
Yeah, and the other nations.
Exactly.
Yup.
You got more on that?
Oh, no.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. "If any man have an ill, let him heal." Verse 10. "He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yep.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Kill is the patience and the faith of the saints." Your Esau, Edom, they're going to captivity. For what they did to the Israelites.
Yeah.
That's right.
It is that simple. Because the brother just read execute vengeance on the heathen. All right, for the sins of their, it says for the sins of their fathers, man. All right, so you those same people coming back that's done those atrocious things to our people, man.
Yep.
All right, so ain't no, oh, my family didn't own slaves. You still, hey, shit, they probably did, but even in that,
right. When you go back, man, a lot of these niggas, hey, they try to say the Mormons, the Mormons had slaves.
Yeah.
All the Puritans and them niggas had slaves too. Everybody would say they didn't.
And
they
even-
had slaves. The rabbis on the East Coast,
they all had
they had slaves too.
and even on top of that, they still benefited from our people being in captivity.
Yep.
You know, on top of that, we got judges a nation. They don't get judges a nation.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Let them know. Can I bring out my two favorite scriptures? Okay. This Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood in him that shed it. So, hey, man, they've been shedding our blood even to this day, man. They was the one who put the Planned Parenthood in the community. Huh?
Margaret Sanger.
Right, man. All right? Among other things, man.
Double homicide.
God knows. And then I got one more in the chamber. This is Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Because they like to say, oh, it wasn't me. That was my ancestors. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. You got to pay for what your forefathers done. And really, low-key, you are your own forefathers, man.
I got
All
something.
right?
I got something real quick. This is the book of Lamentations 4 and 22. It says, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. It says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is actually, discovering, the so-called white man's sins right now and in other nations. Like I said, the curses is coming upon our enemies right now. They're feeling the effects of what Jake is feeling for so long.
I got one for you. Back up there, Isaiah 14, right? This is Lamentations 5 and 7. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities. That just plain. Our forefathers sinned, guess what? We here in captivity. Now we understand the deeper part to it, but just on the surface level, they sinned and we gotta suffer for it. Same thing for you, Edom. It's the Lord judges nations, man. This is Job 34, 29. When he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against the nation or against the man only. So the Lord brings judgment how he please, man. Whom he will, how he will, man.
Yep.
I got one. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey depart of night. So woe to America, which is that bloody city, right? Where our blood was shed all over, right? And the prey depart of night. Who's the prey? The Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and the speckled birds, right? The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. And if you say the word cracker, right, it means the crack of a whip. Who did that, man? Esau, man, and these other nations, especially you, Esau. Verse 2, the horsemen lift up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, a great number of carcasses, and there is none in end of their corpses. They stumble upon their courses. So, man, y'all put us to death left and right, man.
I believe that's going into the troops.
Yeah. Read that over, brother. Start up.
All right. It's the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 2. The noise of a whip.
That's something else. Police bikes.
Satan, man. It's the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 2. The noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots.
Which going to the war vehicles. Those are war vehicles right there. It's going to the judgment of Esau, America. All right, we're on to the bloody city, America. The prey part is not. They refuse to let us go. It's going to their judgment.
The horsemen lifted up both.
That's why Jeremiah says the Lord will fill thee with caterpillars. He will fill thee with men as with caterpillars. You ain't gonna be a virgin no more, man. You will be invaded, man.
Con.
Go ahead.
Just like the Isaiah chapter 47.
47.
It's the book of Nahum chapter 3 verse 3. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear.
Your guns, the missiles on the tanks, all that shit.
And there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses. And there is none in of their corpses. They shall stumble upon their corpses.
There's gonna be so many bodies, man. They're gonna be getting run over. They're gonna be everywhere, man. They're gonna be trying to escape, tripping over dead bodies. They get caught with all type of shit.
Verse 4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot,
So
which is America.
it's telling you what it's going into right there. This is the judgment of well-favored harlot, like the brother said, America. The whore that rolled the beast back. The whore being America, Babylon the Great, all right, and the beast being EU. Together they make Rome 2.0. That's how Rome ruled. Rome didn't just fuck shit up on its own. Rome is this little ass fucking country, man. Little as hell, man. This little ass city-state inside of Italy, man. All right, it ruled with its allies, its other nations that had might, just like America. America rules with what? Britain. It's allied. The allied nations they call it. All right, Britain, France, now Germany. All right, etc. The allied nations.
Mistress of witchcraft.
And it's a well-favored harlot that goes to this place living deliciously in Revelation. All right? You know, and then all the countries did what? They drunk of that wine, you know? They got rich off this whore. You know, well-favored harlot. The countries, they drunk it up, man. They sucked it up, man. That cup of abomination. Meanwhile, the harlot was tricking y'all ass. Got y'all to give up all y'all resources, give up all y'all real power, so America, right? So America can fucking rule and do as it wishes to the world, man. Put everybody in a Western mindset. Fucking idiots. Now y'all mad because y'all women whores. Well, good. Shit. They made our women whores.
Sure did.
Now you know how we feel. Little ass bitch got that damn car with a halter top on tight jeans earlier, man. And look, this is why I say, brothers say the reason this place so fucked up ain't no fathers in lives. It's partially true, but not quite, man. These niggas are simps. Yep. They follow they fucking women. The problem ain't just because ain't no fathers. The problem is because ain't no the men. Isaiah the 3rd chapter. Women and children rule over us. It's because these niggas are simps, man. They let the woman take over.
Yep.
And it's prophecy. The woman shall surpass the man. Weak ass nigga, he hop right out. That's a damn shame. Even as a young man, I knew that shit wasn't right, man. I remember one day, me, my granny, and my auntie went shopping with my sister. Hey, buy my sister, a year younger than me, wanted to buy her this red dress shop. Why y'all getting this? I say, hell no, I don't like it. Why y'all getting this for her? And of course, the nigga woman lost. They get it. Same woman in the backyard when the company's over, come do that dance, do this dance like, that's not dancing. You got this little girl shaking ass, man.
Gyrating.
That's gyrating. What's that good about Uncle Tom? The nigga, they were showing the good about Uncle Tom. That's the name of the movie. They were showing how basically they had young men, young women as whores for the slave masters when they had parties and companies and whatever. And one of the things he was saying that was gyrate. He was getting them to dance and said gyrate. That's the same thing passed down now. Y'all let these little bitches get on, and I call them little bitches. That's the fuck they are. Y'all turn them to bitches. That's the mother source of daughter. It's supposed to be princesses. Y'all turn them into bitches. All right? And that saying comes from Ezekiel 16. That's the mother source of daughter. 16, 14. All right? But they get on TikTok and they do all the TikTok dances. What's that? Quarterback. And then that part of the damn song, they shaking ass. I rebuked one. I'm scrolling on Instagram on the shorts part. I see these fucking two little girls. I say, where y'all parents at, man? The mother comes on the comment board. I'm right here. Oh, you gotta think this. I say, if you don't see it as a problem, ain't nothing I can tell your ass. What the fuck? The lyrics of the song are raunchy. They doing these damn dances. If a woman doing these dances, she's only doing a privacy for her man. I rebuke their ass, man. And the mother comes straight to the defense of the wickedness. So it's good. Hey, it's good you fucking nations feeling it, man. Y'all was okay with them doing it to us. Y'all Psalm 83 this. Took the name of Israel and put it no more remembrance. So it's good that Iranian bitch got on the top of that. She climbed all the way on top of the light pole to twerk. It's good them bitches in the one heat job, right? What country was that recently? They just got put to death. They didn't want their heat jobs right, so they got put to death. That's good. That's good. Mia Khalifa got her Muslim ass, got her Arabian ass out here sucking rod. Now she's the disgrace of her fucking family, her country. Y'all did it to us. Fuck you heathens, man.
Yep. A lot of these women coming over from different countries to do their whoredoms, and they not allowed back into their country. You know, like the elder said, they saw Psalm 83 us. And now Esau's turning around and making your woman a harlot. All right, making your woman out of order.
Talking
right.
shit to their man. Slapping their man. Elon in India, they ain't even run their households no more. Like a damn woman, they got them damn telecommunication jobs. All right, they outsourced, now they run this shit. Rajesh get this ass beat by his bitch. So,
The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
right, got you nations to follow after his witchcraft, man. All right, and stubbornness is just the sin of witchcraft, disobedience. You guys follow the Western mindset that are completely contrary to the ways of even your old forefathers. All right, although the heathen served idols, they had a certain level of morality, because ultimately, at one point, you know, things was passed down verbally. They were still related to what Noah taught his 3 sons. They passed certain traditions down. The proof of that is Abraham, you know, told the king of, I believe it was Egypt, he said, "Nah, Sarah's my sister." The king had the dream. He said, "Why'd you bring this trespass against me?" He knew adultery was wicked.
He knew they had to kill him.
Yeah, he said, yeah. He understood. Said, "Why'd you bring this trespass against me? You told me this is your sister." So, how was you right there? I'm hard, brother. All right, they understood that, man. The book of Maccabees. I'm gonna grab this Maccabees one so I can read it properly. I don't want to misquote it. I believe it's storehouse. First Maccabees. Treasury. Surah. Maybe the second Maccabees. No, here it go. Second. Get in there. Don't be scared of the giant, man. He's a this First Maccabees 3. I'm gonna start at 27. Now when King Antiochus heard these things, he was full of indignation, wherefore he sent and gathered together all the forces of his realm, even a very strong army. He opened also his treasure. Yeah, he opened also his treasure and gave his soldiers pay for a year, commanded them to be ready whatsoever he should need them. All right, so Esau, you know, they had mercenaries. They didn't rule with just their own army of their country. They had mercenaries, they allies, just like Rome and America. But here's the point. Nevertheless, when he saw that the money of his treasures failed, and that the tributes in the country were small because of the decision and plague which he had brought upon the land, and taken away the laws which had been of old time. So when Esau was in rulership, he put the wickedness out there to get the other nations to follow his ways. Guess what? The earth don't yield its fruit like that. All right? So even the heathens had some sort of sense, man. Esau was the basis of all men. Yep. Even the heathens had some sort of sense. And now Esau took them far left. And that's why you got famine gearing up to come into the world soon. Dude, damn, I forget his name. I had the articles on this phone now, I believe. But he said it, man. Hold on, I can get it. I believe I can get it. It's the UN food chief. He went into, which the brothers already prophesied about this early when it happened. They put them sanctions on Russia. All right. They said the food crisis is coming, and they mentioned what? They mentioned fertilizer. The earth does not yield its increase without fertilizer. Shit won't grow. Sri Lanka tried it. They said we're going to get away from fertilizer. They didn't get no damn crops. But right now, is what happened in Egypt with Moses. Moses threw his staff down. The magicians throw their ass down. Moses turned the water to blood. The magicians turned their water to blood. So that's what they do. They think they counteracting what the Lord is doing. But all right, well, it ain't yielding this fruit. Well, we got fertilizer. And that's helping make things grow. No, the Lord is still allowing that to happen, man. But now, look, you shoot yourself in the own foot. All right? But the point was, you fall after Esau's witchcraft. You fall after his wickedness. All right? His debauchery. All right? His degeneracy. And now your lands are fucked up now more than ever. And famine is going to come to you because you followed Esau. Death and destruction is going to come to you because you followed Esau. All right? That's why the scriptures say the nation is drunk of her wine and are mad. Now they realize they were in that trick bag, man.
And this is Revelation 20:1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. All right, hey, so the Lord took down the Roman Empire, all right, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
That's what we call the Dark Ages. All right, starting with the Holy Roman Empire, or what they call the Byzantine Empire. Esau lost his grip on power. Jake took over. Jake was still going off. All right, but it had to happen that way. Jake was going off. That was part of the falling away. After 70 AD, we got beat down to submission and fled. And then it was only a few that held on to what we did have. But for the most part, we fell away and we kept falling away more and more till what we got here. All right? But that's the dark days. It's 1,000 years. We say 300 AD to 13, let's say 1300 AD. All right? That's the 1,000 years. Then Satan, that serpent Edom, got released out of the Caucasus Mountains. All right, that's where he was chased to. That's in the book of Job 30.